from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, I really like this guy. He pitches deep in games, which he did last game. He pitched deep in the game. He gave up 3 hits. You're going to see everything from him. The kitchen sink. He throws strikes. He's fun to watch. And I expect that similar type performance again in this game.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 2.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers, to get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. A leadoff hit to start this game.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's Rajay Davis now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 11 hits in 36 at-bats. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Josh Donaldson will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner at second here with one man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man at third with one away. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping in, Joe Carter. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
At the plate, Jose Bautista. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only one out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. From the stretch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Junior Guerra, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out with the man at first. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Russell Martin now comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Russell Martin.
And now a pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Into the box, Hernan Perez.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Full count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another payoff pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rajay Davis. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Rajay Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. Line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Set to deal on 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Jose Abreu. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 1-0 pitch. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Outside, 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Blake Swihart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
3-1 now.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Davis is there. 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So coming to the plate, Brock Holt. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura onto the grass. 2 gone.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Ready now, Carlos Santana, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. 1 down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. A base hit in his first trip. In there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next for the
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The pitch. In there, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Betts is going to turn for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0 delivery. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Three and one. Here it is. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. On its way is pitch number 75. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count. Here it comes. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Blake Swihart. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Ball one.
One ball, one strike.
One and one. Here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking to leave him loaded. Again, he sends it out of play. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gene Segura.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajai Davis.
Here's Rajai Davis now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bradley racing back, and it's off the green monster, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes, and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting a ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Carter. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another try at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jays lead it 3-1. Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Brock.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. One and two. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking at maybe tops 115, 120. That's a lot in one game, so we're going to be in the pen pretty soon.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Leonel Campos is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Leonel Campos.
Mookie Betts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with it, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
Right side, hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Donaldson. Touche, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stephen Wright takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Santana.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nope. 0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A knuckler that just missed too low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged the souvenir.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan
Stepping in and
Perez.
ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. At the knees, strike one. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Rajay Davis now as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, look at Ramirez. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher Blake Swihart.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, left fielder
Xavier Cedeno
comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Andrew Benintendi will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Red Sox go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Josh Donaldson.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Michael Givens
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Shortstop, number 72, Sander Bogart.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. Donaldson is there, and a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Ball 2.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. One-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Left field and deep. Carter ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Long throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Line drive to left. Carter is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 3. Ready once again, Russell Martin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Russell Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh and 1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, you ever talk about a much needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Gene Segura standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow, and he throws it away. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Now at the plate, Rajay Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bogarts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Nate Jones will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Nate Jones.
Rusney Castillo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Castillo.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Castillo is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1, and this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with one base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Toronto leads this one 4-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Christian Vasquez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 7, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Digging in, Joe Carter. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tapped down the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Raisel Iglesias.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Mookie Betts.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down one. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a fastball just a bit high. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fouled back. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, it makes a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
2 out, nobody on. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Toronto with their 80th team victory in this one. Leonel Campos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias records the save, the league-leading 52nd of the season for him. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.